Hello, happy Friday. I'm Rachel.
And I'm Jessica, and today we are using some of the new needle crafting kits that we have in our shop.
Yeah, there are all kinds of fun stuff. I'm going to be doing an embroidery kit.
And I'm doing a crochet kit.
Yeah. So even if you've never done this before, we're kind of go through them and give you some tips and tricks as we go, and yeah, kind of walk you through these. They're a lot of fun, and they're all different kinds, all different designs and patterns, and yeah, this is the cutest little
I know,
bunny.
I'm using a Hardicraft, let's see, crochet kit, and this one is Frank Rabbit.
Frank Rabbit.
But there's so many cute ones. It was hard to decide. There's frogs and elephants and ducks and
a little bit
dolls and
ice cream truck.
Yeah,
that one looked really fun.
There's also a couple felt kits and some knitting kits as well from this Hardicraft.
Yeah.
And actually, I've made one before. There's a little cherry that I made.
Yeah, the cherries. They're so cute.
So there's that.
And then this is from M Creative J. Just a little landscape pin that I'll be making today. So I'm excited to do that.
Yeah.
So we'll see how much we get done in the next hour. We probably won't finish anything,
I definitely won't finish mine.
I might finish mine. I don't know.
My goal, my rabbit has a cute little carrot hat and a cute little carrot bag. So my goal for the class is finish the cute little carrot bag.
Yeah. It's pretty adorable.
I think I could finish that.
Yes. All right. Let's get started. Jessica M is here. Hello. Yes, they're really fun. Even if you've never done them before, you like my glasses. Thank you. I don't like that I had to wear them today. I was just having some eye issues.
So here's my bunny. That's so cute. So yeah, this is the little carrot bag. That's what I'm working on today. And if I finish that, then maybe I'll move on to the actual bunny.
I really want to do one of those, but I shouldn't do it live because I need to kind of
I would say for these, if you know the basic crochet stitches, so know how to cast on, make a chain, and do a single crochet.
Yeah.
And that's really the main ones that you need for this.
So for a beginner like me, though, I'm like super beginner. I probably want to start with something smaller.
I would say, I don't think necessarily smaller.
Okay.
Because sometimes smaller can get fussy.
Oh.
I would say if you can crochet like a dishcloth, you can crochet this.
I can do a line.
A line with a few rows. If you can do a line with a few rows, and if you're new, just practice. You could get one and then practice your line in a few rows with the yarn, and
then you can
make something like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try one of those. Not today, but one of these days. For now, I'm gonna stick to embroidery because that's what I know.
So would you think this is for the absolute beginner too?
I wouldn't say this one in particular is not like absolutely first beginner. I'll show you when I open it up, but like I think it's good to have a little bit of knowledge of embroidery, but you can still figure it out. There are stitches in there, like directions. Oh, there's a fly in here.
So if you see us twitching through class,
there's a fly.
And a lot of times I find if you buy a kit, it forces you to learn that craft.
Yeah. True.
Like you see this cute thing or this cool pattern or whatever it is, you get that and it will force you to learn the craft.
Yes.
Because you want to make it.
Yes. All right.
Let's go.
Let's open
Are you gonna do we do them both same time or you do yours first?
I don't know.
Just same time?
Just same time.
Okay.
I already opened it, so it's already kind of halfway open. But look at this cute little box you get.
So I get my instructions. They come in multiple languages. English is this inside one. Oh, yeah. And the pattern, it might look intimidating if you're new to reading patterns, but it actually is a well done pattern.
Okay,
it's good. When you take it step by step, you can, it's a good pattern. This is the fluff. They vacuum sealed the fluff. So I'm excited to open it when I'm ready for that, and it's just gonna...
That's the best thing, yes. Here is my embroidery hoop, and which is actually a really nice quality embroidery hoop. It's like thick, it's not one of those cheap ones. It's wood. And this is the pin that I'll be making. So like I'll be making in here, and then I'll put it on this. Right.
Mm-hmm.
I have to read the directions again.
Here is my yarns, and
Look how cute
these
those are.
for one, yeah, that's adorable, and they feel nice, and they're 100% cotton.
Okay. Is
I
that good to
personally, I
have?
love that.
Oh, okay.
I would
Good.
much rather work with natural fibers than like
Okay.
the acrylic
I love
things.
this
I think
color.
it's just nicer. There's enough
Yeah.
plastic, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and yeah, these feel really nice.
This is just so adorable. Like,
Right?
I would not even want to like use it.
Well,
I
because
just want to keep
I
it
mean,
like
for
this.
the green, all you need is just that little bit on the top and a little bit of carrot there.
It's so cute.
But yeah, that's adorable.
It's so cute.
And then I've also got eyes and a little bit of black for the nose and mouth.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you need.
I have my floss. Some nice like desert colors with a little bit of green.
Those are nice.
I have a heat erasable pen from Pilot. I've heard of these. I've never used one
Yeah,
before.
I've used them. They're nice.
Okay.
Don't leave it in
And-
the sun.
Oh,
Mm.
good idea.
Yep.
Then I have my needle, and directions, and this is the fabric. This is so pretty.
That is pretty.
Yeah, I really like that.
So the only other things I wanted to grab for this kit is one, the crochet hook, and it says in here what size. This is a 2.5 millimeter. So your crochet hook, and then I also grabbed these. They're stitch markers. They're optional, but I think they're not optional.
Optional, but not.
If you ask me, yeah, it just makes, I don't want to count that much.
Okay.
So
yeah,
it
yeah.
makes it so you don't have to count so much.
Yeah.
So
I don't like
depending on
counting.
how hard you want to think while crocheting.
Oh, why didn't you let me put those on when you were teaching me? You made me count.
That kind of counting you need to do.
Oh.
Well, that one was, these wouldn't have done anything for that, really.
Wow. Fine.
This, because you're working in a round, like you're crocheting around, so you'd need to know like where your row starts again, but it's hard to
Oh.
know. But if you're just doing like a square, you know where the end is because it's the end.
You're talking like I remember how you taught me. I don't quite remember. You're gonna need to teach me again. Was that a live class that you
Yeah,
taught? That
yeah.
was a live class.
We've
You
done
should go
a
back to watch
live
that.
knitting class and a live crocheting class.
So Jess is like teaching me, and I'm like clueless.
Yeah, very beginner. So
Those are fun to watch though.
for this class, I wasn't going to do like as much teaching part. I was just going to, it was more showing the kit. So I'll just kind of start going here, and I'll show you some things as we get going.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm starting with the orange.
Pretty. So I put my fabric in my hoop, and then I already read the directions, but it says to like take your pin out, and you want to trace it so you know what you're working with. Well, I guess I should trace that. That might be easier. So I could really just put it anywhere on here. I'll probably I could make more than just one circle.
Yeah,
I mean, the kit comes with just one pin, but
there's
I
definitely
could
room for
save
multiple.
some of this fabric.
Or you
I
could
don't
even
know.
like scoot it over more and
Maybe.
yeah.
Or maybe I'll just do it in the
Yeah.
middle for now. Just so you can see it better. I don't know.
So my first instruction is to either start with a magic ring or chain 2. I like the magic ring, so that's what I'm going to do.
Okay. I'll pretend like I know what you're doing.
With any of these things that you don't really know how to do on here, like there's a magic chain that's a little bit different.
Okay. And it
There's-
shows you like exactly how to do it? tells you?
I would say look on YouTube and there will be a video, and they're like 30-second videos. It's not like a hard in-depth video.
Yeah.
But so
That's what I need. I need to like watch it.
yeah. So for magic ring, I'll show you now, but or any of these steps, I just say YouTube it real quick because there's a couple things here and there. But most of the time it's just a single crochet stitch.
Okay.
Okay, but just if you want to know, this is how I do the magic ring. I grab my 2 fingers, I wrap this around, and then I pass this over, so kind of making an X there, Might want a little bit longer tail. So there we go. And then put my hook in and grab this left side. And then I can make this a little smaller so it's a little more manageable. And now I just crochet on my little magic ring. So my first one is more of a slip stitch. Then I go under, grab, under, and then over, grab both.
That is so confusing to me.
That it sounds confusing. Like I'm telling,
Yeah.
if you look for the YouTube, there's
yeah.
hundreds of YouTube videos that show, and it'll be a nice close camera view.
Yeah. That's so cool.
Check them out. So I'm just casting on 6.
Okay, I'm going back to my directions here. In her kits, she does show like the different stitches. So you can use the back stitch, reverse stain. I can't read. Reverse chain stitch. What else is in here? And the long and short stitch. And her other kits have like a pattern that you like stick on yourself. This one is more of a, she wants you to be creative and kind of do it yourself. Like she gives you directions how to do the stitches, but you are going to make your own landscape, which I thought that was kind of unique.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that when I opened it, but I'm like, you know what?
And really,
that'd be fun. I would make my own little mountains.
Yeah, drawing a little mountain scene. Because, you just draw like a little...
And, like, you can look at her examples here, and she kind of just does some very basic mountains and a little bit of cacti. So should I draw those first? Maybe I should, like, sketch it on with the pen somehow.
I guess if it looks really bad, you could just grab like the heat tool
and just heat it
and start over. Okay, now that I have my 6 on here, let me double count. Okay, I got my 6 on here. I'm going to pull this tail, and that's what will create my little magic ring. See, it's magic because now it's just a nice little closure. Magic. Okay. So now it says to, in every single crochet, that's what I just did. Or am I skipping a step? Oh, I'm on leaves. I need to go back to bag. First chain.
So I have like I don't know if you guys can see this. There's like a back mountain here. So there's kind of like three or 4 different levels here of mountains. I'm kind of copying this picture here, this square one, even though mine's gonna be a circle, but making it my own.
So my first row, it just says to do 6 single crochets. So each one of these just has one, like just one regular crochet. And I think actually starting with the carrot is easier because it's so small. I won't be doing a lot of adding on. I'm still going to grab one of these. And even though it's so small, I'm going to try to stick it on here. Even though I'm only counting to 6, which isn't bad.
It's just nice to have that.
Might as well.
Might as well. So if you are... I hear that fly buzzing. If you're new to embroidery at all, or floss, if you take your floss out of the bottom, it will not tangle as much. You just have to find it first. I'm having a hard time finding my little end, but yeah, pull it out through the bottom, because then it will stay like more intact longer, at least. You should see my little embroidery pouch I have.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Oh.
It's bad. I have a lot of tangled pieces in there. But I still pull things out and use it.
Yeah.
I just haven't had time to organize it. Where is it? I can't find my end. After I just told you guys. So easy.
That goes same for yarn. A lot of people,
Okay.
yeah, if you just reach in here and grab out the inside, people say it tangles less.
Oh, okay.
This I'm not using that much of, so I didn't do it. And I typically don't do it much anyways. I actually like to first roll my balls like into an actual ball.
Okay.
So I usually do that. This I'm not using that much of, so didn't bother, but I do that a lot.
So if you guys can see the little sketch of my mountains, isn't that cute? It's very, very simple. Simple mountains, but it's going to look really neat once I get going. So I think I'm starting with this lighter color. Does that make sense? Go lighter? That's how she did it. Like kind of lighter.
Typically,
darker up
the
front.
further into the distance, the lighter things appear.
Okay.
And the closer they
It'll
are,
be darker.
Okay. Things get darker and richer.
So this
more
is
detail.
the lightest one. And I think I'm gonna go. I don't know how many strands I want to do, especially if I'm doing like a satin stitch. Is that what I want to do? Probably. I might go like 2 or 3 strands. And since it's so tiny, I'll probably just go 2. If you go all the way down to 1, I don't only use 1 if I'm like outlining something because that takes forever to fill anything in. But I usually will do like 2 or 3 depending. So I just pick out. Of course, everything takes me longer when I'm live on video.
Yeah, I know, right?
So I just kind of separate it like this. And I just gently pull it across here and get it out. Sometimes you get a tangle at the end, sometimes you don't. It's a surprise.
My third row instructions is 2 single crochets in every second single crochet. So that just means I'll crochet 1, and then in the second one I crochet twice in that one loop.
I like how the needle is placed in this felt, so you don't like you can see it right away and you are not stabbing yourself trying to find it. Because I've had some kits before, they're like, where's
tied
the
a needle in there.
Like, where is that at? Yeah. So I'm glad there's a little felt piece. You can also use like a needle minder, a little magnet to keep your track of your needles, which is very nice. I don't have mine next to me, but it's somewhere over in my bag. You'll also want some embroidery scissors. They don't. This box doesn't come with it, but you can just get those anywhere. I have a little stork. Aren't those cute? I don't know why that's such a popular design for embroidery scissors.
I don't know.
They're like all storks.
Yeah.
Oh, they're cute though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm just threading this, which takes longer when I'm live. Woo! There's that fly. Somebody had the door open earlier to our office and let the fly in.
Well, I had lunch outside, so that was just my exit and entrance. And while I wasn't here, I figured just some fresh air.
Yeah. Okay, go away. I don't like things buzzing around me. I just don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like flies.
At least it's not a bee.
My 4th, all I do is just a single crochet. Actually, my 4th through 10th rows, I just do single crochets. This carrot is very easy.
Wow, that's good to know.
Now I just have to...
Easy for you, or like, would that be easy for a beginner?
I think this would be easy for a beginner.
Okay. Did you guys see it? Can you see it? That's a big fly. Go away.
Actually, that fly was in here before I opened the door.
Really?
Because when I was cleaning off the table, I was trying to kill it. And I didn't have the door open then yet.
Someone to come and get it. Emily! She's not busy, is she? She can come get the fly. Why can I not thread this today? Come on. I'm just so distracted.
I know. And actually what I'm going to do, because it says rows 4 through 10, a lot of times I'll just have a piece of paper next to me to keep a little tally. Because, yeah, when I'm doing this, I don't want to keep a ton of numbers in my head.
Oh. Yeah, no, don't want that. Oh my goodness, you guys.
Are you guys enjoying us just...
Me just flailing every few seconds? Yeah, I'm sure that looks really great on video. Gives you guys some entertainment, right?
I just don't like it when it goes by my ear.
I know.
Just that... Ew, I don't like that. Oh, I'm gonna try to let it out.
Oh, yeah. Hey, go out. Shoot. Shoot fly. No, it went the opposite way. It is not a smart fly. It's not smart.
Okay, so I'm gonna just grab a pencil.
I'm just gonna spend this whole time trying to thread my needle.
Did you give it a lick?
I didn't. I'm just not used to this size needle, maybe? I don't know. Oh, got it. 5 hours later.
You need a needle threader.
I know.
I'm gonna try again. Come here, come here.
Go out, fly.
There, go.
Shoo! No, it went the other way.
This way. Okay. It's going to the window.
It's not smart.
Should I leave the door open a minute?
Maybe. Maybe you guys can hear.
Cause
Hear the nature.
Turn the. I know. Well, yeah.
Turn the
We
lights
turn off
off,
the lights.
yeah.
We'd be all dark
It would
for
be
you
so
guys.
dark. You guys wouldn't be able to see us. Okay.
Yeah, not ideal for live.
I know. So I'm starting to stitch my back mount in here. Again, I just kind of sketched very simply. And going on that lighter color. I'm going to kind of like outline that top first, and then I will go in and satin stitch it. What she did in her example, she did that reverse chain stitch for a different mountain. So like you have different textures for different
I like the
mountains,
different textures.
which I like that. I don't usually think to do that. So
and
I should do that.
like I was saying with keeping the tally, I just finished one row. I'm just gonna make a little tally on my sheet. And I'm not a speed crocheter. There's very fast crocheters out there. That's not me. I'm pretty slow. I don't crochet a ton anymore. I say I maybe do like 1 or 2 projects a year.
Okay.
So,
well, maybe you should do more.
Maybe. But see, I like to balance it with all of the other crafts.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
you do a lot of different types of crafts.
Yeah.
Yep. Now, embroidery, I really like to do at home, like in the night, watching some Netflix. That's when I really like to embroider, because I don't have to look at it, or like I can look up and down a lot. And it's just really relaxing. And I posted it in our Facebook group. I'm like, I'm working on like 4 different projects at once, because I don't know, I can't just do one thing at a time. And so here I am starting another one. Now I have
Well, hopefully that's just like a smaller one though.
Yeah.
You could probably finish that today.
Yeah.
I don't know. And sometimes things just take longer than what you'd expect.
Yeah. Yeah, it is cool. We both dabble in a lot of stuff. So that makes it easy when we're doing like content and stuff, and like, here, Jess, do a crochet video or blog post or something. Or I'll do this, you do that.
Yeah.
So it works out great. And then Emily, she does cards, like really nice cards.
Which really, like we both do cards, but it's kind of our thing that we do the least of.
Yeah. I don't really enjoy cards. I mean, sometimes.
Well, my thing is if I have somebody to give the card to, then I'm fine with it. But really, the only people that would appreciate my cards is my grandma.
Yeah.
So she always gets a handmade card, but That's like birthday, Mother's Day, Christmas.
Yeah, yeah,
That's 3 cards a year.
yeah. It's just like it's not my go-to craft. Like unless I'm gonna like watercolor it. Now I would watercolor some cards or something.
Yeah, mix in some of the other things with it.
Yeah. Let's do a mixed media card. Yeah. So I'm just doing a satin stitch here.
And actually, both of these companies are companies we found at Creativation.
Yeah. Yeah, we met what's her name? Melissa?
Oh,
I think it's Melissa
yeah.
at M Creative J. So she had a booth at Creativation. She had all her stuff out, and yeah, she's really nice.
And handicraft is one. Hardicraft.
Hardicraft.
I always want to call it handicraft. Hardicraft is one that we found 2 years ago,
Yeah.
and I was like, I want them.
Yes.
I want them.
And we just, yeah, we haven't had a chance to pick them up until now, and yeah, they have a lot of cool stuff. And we're finding a lot more too, like on the fair, if you've ever heard of fair, it's kind of like Etsy for wholesalers and retailers, and there's a lot of small businesses on there that we can, it makes it easier for retailers to buy from a bunch of different people at once.
Let us know what kind of kits you guys would like.
Yeah.
If there's something else that you want to try, or that we don't have yet.
Yeah, let us know. We will look into that.
And even if it's something that we haven't done yet,
felting. I'm seeing a lot of felting kits and like needle felting. I went down a huge rabbit hole of like adding wool to your embroidery, and wow, there's some really cool things. And then I went down needle felting, and then that's different than like wet felting.
Yeah.
I don't even know. It's really cool. It's really cool. Yeah, there's all kinds of kits out there though. Think the fly's out yet?
It might be. I could maybe close the door. Yeah. At least I haven't seen it for a minute.
I don't know if that's distracting to hear all the birds in the cars go by. It's distracting me, so I don't know if it's distracting.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys could hear any of the outdoors.
I mean,
here.
I love listening to the birds.
Yeah.
Just
we're on like a main road, though. So.
Yeah. Sometimes you'll hear like those big trucks go by, and
or like when we get deliveries, it's like that's loud.
Very loud.
And there's a few delivery drivers that just jam their music.
Oh yeah.
And then we'll just be like, "Oh, we're getting a delivery."
Yeah. So we'll just jam out to the music too. Yeah.
All right. Let's see. How many? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10?
It's already 1:30. Wow.
Wow.
Well, it took me like 20 minutes just to thread my needle.
I'm still working on my little carrot. See, the needle crafts are typically not a fast craft.
Yeah,
and
don't go into it expecting to like finish something right away, especially as a beginner.
And that's just the nature of it. Yeah.
But like this little small one, you can do this in a day.
You could do this carrot in a day.
Yeah.
The whole bunny, I'll probably work on it this weekend.
Yeah.
And then
take it up north.
Yeah, because I mean, like with you doing as you're watching Netflix, or if I'm just sitting outside, I want to do something with my hands.
Yeah. I'll probably bring some embroidery when we're camping.
Yeah.
We go on a big family camping trip every July. So we're cousins, if you didn't know, and our families, it's like a big family reunion. And so we go for an entire week, and I just love to bring, last year I brought embroidery, and just sitting by the fire, or just sitting, on the beach and embroider. A little bit hard to do with 3 kids running around, but like when it's nap time, it's a perfect time to do it. This is a really pretty color. I like these deserty colors. And then I can decide if I want to add some cacti, or maybe a pine tree. Actually, that might be kind of cute. She has cacti in hers. Which I
I
can do
mean, they
that.
look like just little lines.
Yeah,
I think she just made a little
I can do
stitch
that.
line, but it looks like cactus.
Yeah, I can do that. And she has a whole bunch of different designs too, like different florals. What else? I don't
Bees,
remember.
your favorite?
Oh no, I cannot embroider a bee. Bees are popular though. Like I see a lot of like paper collections and just
I like them. See, I want
I
to
they're cute, but I
embroidery,
can't do it.
or I want to do more embroidery on my clothes.
Oh yeah,
I did a pair of jeans, and I'm like, nobody else has these jeans now.
yeah,
Like, I don't know, I just thought it was cool.
yeah. Yes. Jessica, yeah, a lot of inspiration on the annual trip, yeah. And then we get a bunch of photos, a bunch of
Yeah.
camping photos that we can scrap or art
Yep.
journal or yeah. But I usually have to remind Jess while we're there. I'm like, "Are you taking pictures?
I know,
You
because
need to take pictures."
especially when we're camping, I really try to not have my phone.
Yeah. See, I'm the opposite. I like my phone by me to take pictures. Or for like I don't know, an emergency. I have three
Yeah.
little kids. You never know when
Yeah,
they're gonna do something.
where I try to use it just, I'm not trying to be on the phone now.
Yeah.
So I don't have any photos. So last year, the only photos that I had from camping were the ones you sent me.
Oh. See, good thing I take photos.
I know. So just take some extra photos for me and
Yep.
we'll be good.
I will do that. I usually don't have like pockets on me because I'm like,
Yeah, I know. Actually, I got a fanny pack that fits my phone.
nice.
I'm planning on.
You know, I
using
like
that.
that fanny packs have come back.
Yeah, that's
know,
handy.
I like it. There's a lot of things from the 90s I don't like, and I don't think we need
Yeah.
the fanny pack, like
Yeah.
the fanny pack purse thing. I got one of those, and it's amazing.
Yeah, it's that, or they need to start designing women's clothing with some pockets, some actual
pockets that are
that
large
will fit my entire phone.
and like don't make your pants all fall down.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
So until then, we have our fanny packs.
Mm-hmm. But they're not called that. Like, what are they called? Like,
Oh, I don't even know.
like, because I think you can search for it, like, on Amazon, like a fanny pack, but, like, it comes up.
A
Well, it's like a
different name?
belted, like,
Oh.
belted bag or something. I don't know. They called it something different. I was like, no.
That's a
this isn't
fanny bag.
It's just more stylish than the 90s. I remember I had a bright pink neon fanny pack, and it was just amazing. There were treasures in there.
That's funny. So I did row 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So I did rows 4 through 10, and it was the same thing. The entire rows 4 through 10.
Oh,
So I'm definitely getting my carrot shape.
Yeah.
It's already cute.
That's
Okay.
adorable.
Now I single crochet every second and third stitch together. So I'm starting to make it small again. So that's making me think I'm almost done with my carrot.
Okay. I'm still on my same mountain. Oh, Jessica, you feel like you're being invasive even though it's your family?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I go
get it.
back and forth. Like,
Yeah.
there's sometimes I'm like, I just want to be in the moment and not check my phone. But other times it's like, I'll remember it better.
Yeah, see,
And
I have such a bad memory. I need to take photos.
yeah.
Because my kids are growing up so fast, and I need photos.
See,
of
Harper
it.
loves taking photos.
Yeah.
So that's easy. Sean does not like taking
Oh.
photos. So a lot of them are me and Harper.
Yeah, yeah.
And Sean's like, meh.
I just love taking photos. Like mostly
Yeah.
just for myself. I love it.
See, now I take photos and I'm like, this is perfect for this collection.
Yep.
Like last weekend, or I wanted to use the, what is it, Mediterranean Dreams collection from
Oh yeah, that's really
what
pretty
is it?
collection.
Minte? No.
No. No.
Yeah, it's a C. Crafter's Companion.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Crafter's Companion. Mediterranean Dreams. Yeah, but it's
Okay.
it's got all the lemons and the blues.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm thinking of something else.
And I was like, we're doing a picnic this weekend, so I can take pictures of it, so I can use that collection.
There you go. Do you guys ever do that?
Like you create an event to use a collection?
Yes. Might as well. Or if, like, your kids or your family are like wearing, some nice colors. Like, ooh, here, everybody, just sit right there. Cheese. They're so used to me just saying that all the time. Like, okay, everyone look right here. Cheese. I mean, it just takes a second. It's okay. Then they can go back. Or a lot of times I don't even tell them. I like to take in action shots, like from behind of what they're doing.
And people don't, a lot of times, like, they don't like taking the photos, but they like it having the photos. So it's like, you just gotta put up with me for a second here.
Just a second.
And you'll be glad I did.
Yep.
Like, when we go on our annual camping trip, we always take a whole group a photo, and there's so much grumbling.
I know. Everyone's like, oh, I hate this.
But then it's
why
like,
are we doing this? It's like, it's hard to get like 50 some people into a group photo. But then it's so fun to look back on that photo every year.
And yeah, who all came each year. And yeah.
That would be a fun little like mini album to do those photos.
Yeah, just all of the photos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to find them all. Some of them are on our Facebook group, but I'll have to look for those. This is going to be so pretty on this fabric. These oranges.
Oh, so now I'm done with my orange. So I can cut off my orange.
Okay.
And I'm going to make green. Oh, this green. It's so cute.
Yes. Oh, you did a water day with your little girls, Jessica. Yeah. So you can buy a collection. I love that. Got a plan for it, right?
Yeah.
I'm almost done with my first mountain. I'm just kind of going back to some areas to make it look a little neater.
And I know that there's a lot of different ways that people switch colors. I like to just give it a good old double knot. I don't know. I feel like it's easier, and I'm not worried about it slipping apart.
Okay.
So that's what I do.
didn't know there's so many different ways.
Well, there's like 2 or 3.
Oh.
3. I think
there's so many different
there's
ways.
so many. I just picked the easiest way that I think will work the best. So then I've got a little knot, but I'd rather have a little knot than my thing fall apart in a few years.
True. What do I do with the pieces I embroidered? Do I keep them? Yeah, most of the time I just keep them right in the hoop and display them.
In our drawer.
Or if it's something like, I don't always love everything I make. I'm like, okay, that was fun, that was cute, take a few pictures, and in the drawer it goes. But other things that might be more special to me, I have a photo of my mom and I from when I was a kid, and I embroidered that, and that's sitting up on my shelf. It's like, it's still in the hoop. So something like that I'll display more. But I want to get more into embroidering like things too, like a tote bag or baseball cap or shoes. I've seen people do it to shoes. So I like to try that too. I just haven't really gotten around to it. I'm also getting into beading, like adding beads and sequins. That is so much fun. I'll have to post some more stuff once that's actually done. Okay, there's my one little mountain. I probably could have done that faster, but that's all right. So my next one, maybe I'll do a different stitch so that it is like chunkier and stands out more. So I'll do this next lightest color, this orangey. Again, pulling from the bottom. Look how I found the bottom so quickly this time. You seem very deep in thought.
Well, let's see. So I'm just gonna think here for a second.
Okay.
Because I did this, but that's way too long for this carrot. So I'm making sure I did it right.
Okay. I'm gonna do this chain stitch, or at least try to, if I can remember how to do this.
Oh, I see. So the bag also has, that's where I was getting confused, because the bag also has like this strap. And I was like, why would I chain 40 on my carrot? That's going to be so long.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, it's for the
why would you
strap.
do that? I don't know what any of those words mean.
So I got to back up a step.
Okay. For this one, I'm going to use all 6 strands just so I can have a different texture for my next mountain. And I can cover it a little bit faster.
So what I do with this carrot part is I just have this, and it's just going to be left like that. So I just chain 8, and then I go into this part and do the same thing.
Mm. So when are you going to teach me to crochet again?
Well, when are you ready to? I think so. It's like you gotta,
Oh, I don't know.
you gotta have a project. So yeah,
Yeah, I gotta.
you gotta
I'll
pick
probably have to do
pick one of
those.
these kits.
I did want to do the cherry one
Yeah,
because I feel like that's cute and it just feels more doable than
yeah.
a whole entire animal. That to me just looks so intimidating because it's so big and looks very involved. I don't know.
So yeah, I'd say pick a kit, and then we'll practice doing your little dishcloth first with this size yarn. Like you
Yeah.
can just use this, and you don't have to make a whole dishcloth. You just gotta be able to do the chain, and
Okay.
then like do a few rows, and make sure you're not losing your stitches or anything.
Okay.
And yeah, then we can work through your pattern, and then you'll be good.
You make it sound so easy.
One step at a time. Yeah, you can't just look at like this entire project when you don't really know how to do it yet.
Yeah.
You just, okay, what's the first step? You break it down. And this is pretty broke apart. So it's like so yeah, I'm working on the bag, but it's broken up into legs, body, tail, ears, arms, hat, leaves.
I like how
and
you're
then bag.
basically singing that.
Dun, 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 dun.
Why can I not thread a needle today?
So yeah, once you break it all up, and then it's like you just add it together, and then you did the thing. So don't just look at the full project.
Yeah.
Then it's intimidating.
As parts.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a good tip. Okay. Now that I finally have threaded this needle, you guys, I'm struggling today. So she has directions on how to do the reverse chain stitch. I've not done chain stitch in a while. So you're going to start with a back stitch. Where are we? Okay.
These extra little stringies things I've got here, I'm gonna poke them inside my carrot because they're kind of getting in my way.
Oh. How dare they?
How dare they?
I think the fly's gone, right?
Yeah, I think it must have flown out. I didn't see it fly out, but it's gone. So.
It's gone for now.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so then I go. Oops. Bring your needle thread up through the thread and pass the needle perpendicularly under the back stitch. Okay, so this chain stitch, I'm going up another stitch here.
I keep doing this stitch wrong because I'm looking at you and thinking about
Is
the
this hard to
flag.
watch, you guys? Let's just do embroidery and crochet at the same time. Hopefully that's...
And try to keep a conversation. And look at comments.
Yes.
And not bore you guys.
Yeah, Jessica... Oh, you answered the poll, yeah, but I put a poll on our message board and how you like to learn.
Oh.
You said videos, but as you go, that crochet thing is giving you anxiety.
Yeah, that's what it's kind of saying at the beginning. I'm not really showing how to crochet. It was more just like showing the kit.
Yeah.
So don't just look at me doing this and be like, I couldn't do that, because I'm really not explaining it that much as I'm going. I'm just kind of going and just showing that it's doable. And I was just trying to finish this cute little carrot bag. 1, 2, 3. But yeah, it's hard to count and chat and read.
I know, it is a little. Okay, I made my first chain.
It's good brain exercise.
I know, this is.
Anytime I'm struggling, I'm just like, it's brain exercise. It's fine.
Yeah. Trying to do this stain. I keep saying, I'm putting the two words together. Chain, stitch, stain. My mind is like, let's just shorten that up. Try and do the chain stitch, which actually I think I got it down now. So I'm just kind of putting my needle back into that. And it's going to be a nice, chunky, textured mountain. Cool. Did I do that right? I feel like I don't need that piece right there. I made another back stitch. Maybe I don't need to do that. Continue adding links. This will make a smudge. Each row starts with a back stitch or chain. Oh, yeah, I put an extra back stitch in there. That's okay. I think this just goes through here. I don't know. If I mess it up, it's okay.
Yeah.
It'll just be a very textury mountain. Mountains are not perfect.
And they're all different, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no right or wrong way.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I think I got it now. Okay. I just need to do that a couple times. Oh, I like this stitch. I've not used this in a while. This chain stitch. Did I already say that? Yeah. Oh, except that I just did it the wrong way. So what do you guys think? Are you going to try one of these out? Or did we just talk you out of it? Because it looks complicated.
Because I struggle.
Yeah. But you don't know until you try. I wanted to learn embroidery for a really long time. And I just never got around to doing it until, was it like last year or the year before, we did a video. And you taught me how to do it.
Oh, it's not that hard.
Yeah. It just looked intimidating. And I was like, you know what? I actually really enjoy this because it's needle crafting, but I have like a canvas. I think that's what I really enjoy about it more than crochet and knitting. I didn't have like a canvas to work on. Like I don't know. My brain just needed that. But yeah, what do you think, crochet or knitting is easier?
I think they're the same. Yeah, I'd say easy was, yeah, they're probably the same. The thing with crocheting that might make it a little bit easier is that if my hook comes off, it's not a big deal. I just stick it back in and keep going. Where if your needles fall off when you're knitting, you got a little bit of a problem.
Oh.
Well, just because, yeah, if you lose a stitch, then it's like you got to pull back a few rows. But as far as like easiness of just doing it, I think they're pretty equal.
Okay.
And then I lost my count again. Supposed to have 40. How am I supposed to count 40 and talk?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's hard to multitask, but yeah, my chain just got a little bit wonky there, but that's okay.
Okay, that might be good enough.
Can you see that texture there, though? Look at that. I have a nice smooth satin stitch and then reverse chain stitch. Makes it
8, 9, 10.
Makes it separate easier.
Okay. That's probably
Leslie, you will go look at the choices. Yeah, there are a lot of choices. And there will be more soon too. I have a bunch in my cart right now that I'm looking to buy. I just have to narrow it down because some people who work here, I won't name names, like my husband,
good.
Matt. He does most of the buying, but I do some of the buying too, and he's always like, budget this, budget that.
Budget.
Like, why? Why do we gotta have a budget?
But there's my carrot bag.
Oh my goodness, that's adorable.
So I just have to cut off this end and then thread this into the center of the carrot. A lot of times I like to use one of those blunt eye needles.
No,
Maybe that's called.
I don't know that.
But they're like the needles that have a really thick end for yarn.
Oh. Okay.
But I would use that to stick both this string in and that string. And then it's done.
That's so cute.
So now it just needs a cute bunny to be crocheted with a cute bunny hat. And hopefully, let's see, in a week or 2 or 3,
a week or 2 or 3,
I will share the finished result.
Good, yeah.
How about you?
I have one mountain and a little bit of another one started. I'm gonna show you here in just a second.
Jess says, boo, budget smudge it.
Yeah. See, that's what I say. But yeah, it's good.
We're just
to have,
a business that needs
we don't,
to stay in
we don't
business.
have bills or anything, right? I just like to buy everything. I'm like, oh, I love that. I want it. I want to sell it. Like, I think other people would love it.
I know a lot of times we think, like, if we want it,
yeah,
other people would want it.
Yeah.
That's like these, I wanted.
I
wanted these.
And then I wanted these. And I like doing it.
And I've already made one, and I'm very excited to make a second one.
Yeah.
Like, this will be fun.
Yeah. I like it. Okay, so here's my mountain.
Nice. So you got one mountain
started.
Yeah.
And I'll keep going. And then when this is done, I will, how do I do this? I will cut it out.
Yeah, so
and you
put wrap it
here.
Yeah, you wrap it around this one. So
and this is
do we
like
have like a fabric you could no, not
yeah.
really.
So
you just
put it in here. So that will be like my design, and then I will cut around it. And then how do I attach that? I just glue it on?
So no. you don't really, so you'd put it on here, and I need a piece of fabric. Oh, here, I'll use this. Here's some paper towel. Okay, so here's your fabric. You take it, you wrap it on here, and then you want it all smushed to the back here.
Okay.
So I would probably glue it.
Yeah.
You don't want glue on the front, but yeah, I would glue it onto your back a little bit. You might have to trim off some of the excess. And then here's your back. So you put it on your back. And then your pin, what would this part be called? Like the border? You see there's these little prongs on here. So you'd put that on. And then bend those prongs over the back.
I see.
Yeah. And then it's all together. Oh, cute little paper towel pin.
A paper towel pin. Aww. And then I'll put it on my apron when I'm done. Yeah. I don't know if I'll finish this today. We'll see.
Well, that's what I said. Give me a week or 2 or 3.
Yeah.
I think it would give you a week.
I could, I could finish this today if I don't do anything else.
Yeah.
But I do have other things to do, but we'll see. Because I'm also, like, trying out some different earrings I'm making right now. Because I just decided I should do another craft.
Future class.
So, yeah. Watch out for that. Do yourself earrings. But what do you add? Oh, yeah. You could add the embroidery piece to a card. Then it'll make us.
Oh, I think our camera just died.
I think it did.
Well, you can't see us.
You can't see us, but...
Here we are. Goodbye, guys.
We hope you have a good weekend.
Enjoy the Memorial Day.
Yes.
And
We'll see you
we'll
next time.
see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.